It's Crystal's method. This is a portrait I'm doing about mixed emotions that I'm listening to Ralph Smart. So I figured I would basically give a message on many levels. So, again, it's Ralph Smart with Infinite Waters. Here we go.
A lot of people in the Matrix thought it was fine just to go to the zoo. And this is what happens in the age of Aquarius. These same animals that you look at in the zoo, now what's happened? Does anyone know what's happened? What happens in the age of Aquarius? Because you can people used to go to the zoo and see the animals in cages. Now what's happened? Now it's the human beings in the cage, right? It's the human beings now in the lockdown cage, just like an animal. They can't go outside. They can't travel. So can you see how everything is coming full circle? This is what the age of Aquarius is about. The day of reckoning is that, and that's why I told you, the energy you send out, it comes back to us collectively as humanity. 15.3 billion trees are cut down every single year. 15.3 billion trees are cut down every single year. That's why David Attenborough came out to say, actually, we've overrun the planet. That's what this is about, to say that if human beings were to continue the way they were going, we would have already been extinct. This is the great reset, to say, actually, now we got to start paying attention to how we treat the planet. Because human beings were just consuming way too much. And now people are starting to wake up to say, actually, we have to move to more sustainable living. This is what the age of Aquarius is about. This is what the fifth dimension is about, where you don't want to hurt other life forms. You want to live in harmony with Mother Nature. Now, visit animals in the zoo. You want animals to be free. Just like the cat down the road. And that's the fifth dimension. So many beautiful souls here, deep divers. You're saying please post a link for the Somewhere Over the Rainbow? I gotta upload that song. I gotta upload it. It's a song I produced as well. You know, it's a famous song, but I was playing it with the ukulele and the guitar. And that's what it's all about right now. We got to get creative. CDC Studio Record, shout out to you. Thank you for creating wonderful miracles. This inspired me to create music of my own. Thank you for sharing me, the power of plant-based foods. Hey. I'm happy to see a lot of people going plant-based, to be honest. It's about time. You see, I was going to a lot of veg fest, you know, in LA and all of these plant-based festivals. And it's amazing how many people you see there who are truly awake. And there's something to do, it's something to do with realizing when you are eating a delicious Buddha bowl, when you are eating your antioxidants, your beans, your quinoa, your cucumbers, your tomatoes, you're also having DNA repair. And the amount of people I know who have just changed their diet, all of a sudden, they're doing a little samba baby on the beach. Moonwalking on the beach. You know, when people go plant-based, it's like an 80s party. They start doing this. Wait a minute, Deep Dive, is this the remix? Can we get a... They ain't ready for this one. Oh yeah, it's the remix. Let's go. I'm so happy. The whole world is just beginning. We already won. It's about our souls. So many beautiful deep divers here. It's a choice. I'm so happy to manifest whatever you want, to be whatever you want. It's a choice. Freedom is a must. We have to become this food. Absolutely, freedom is a must, deep divers. And in the age of Aquarius, we have to remind ourselves that freedom is always a must. So many wonderful deep divers here. Let me give a shout out to everyone who's... That was for you, Aries 22 Taurus. Shout out to you. Can you please make Inspiring Synthwave available? I love this song you produced. Hey, I can do that. I can make it available for you. We can figure it out, okay? Let me give a special shout out to Lynn Winters, the wonderful. You are being blessed by my thankfulness, and with my thankfulness, gratitude, and personal blessing, we and the Vibe Tribe family are enriched. I appreciate you, Lynn. You are so appreciated. Let me give a special shout out to Lynn. Let me give a big thank you to Denise Gomez dropping 100 on us on the Cat Down the Road. You know, we're gonna get the Cat Down the Road a gift with that. You are appreciated, Denise. I appreciate that. One love to you. Thank you so much. Z Gamer. Save the world one person at a time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rodrigo MX9629. Shout out to you. Hey, Ralph, I just wanted to say thank you for your work and shout out. Operation Underground Operation Underground Railroad, an organization that protects children's victims of sex traffic, and invite to follow on IG and donate. Okay, one love to you. You are appreciated. And Spencer, love is the answer. Absolutely. Love is always the answer. And this is what happens in the fifth dimension. You are truly vibrating in that love space each and every day. And that's what we all have to do right now, because it's getting it's getting real on the planet. You know, the inorganic ones have no mercy for anybody, because they can only survive when you are in fear. That's their food source. And how they do it is, you know, there's been a lot of, thank goodness, this is the good news, there's been a lot of pushback from censorship. You know, a lot of these big tech companies, now people are starting to speak up, and also they're starting to be fined. The Facebook, YouTube, Google, all of these companies, because we have to protect our freedom of speech. This is what they want to turn you into. Hannibal Lecter. Cat down the road's like we ain't having it, man. I saw the film. I don't want to become it, though. Right? But I told you, in the Hollywood films, they always tell you what they're going to do. This film was released in 1993. Silence of the Lambs is actually a metaphor for what's happening on the planet. Hannibal Lecter can't speak there. He can't express himself. He's a prisoner. And now people are starting to say, actually, we have to protect our freedom of speech. And the age of Aquarius is all about the truth. And if you see where this is going, they want to stop the truth. But three things that can never be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Those are the three things that can never be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And the truth is coming out, whether people like it or not, about what's really happening on the planet. So remind yourself, you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to live in fear, because the age of Aquarius is here. Heal thyself, you are appreciated. Thank you for all your knowledge. Vegetarian over 40. Yes, so shout out to I Am True Love. Once again, Deep Divers. Thank you, Ralph. Giving is gold. Love is the abundance we seek. So, shout out to I Am True Love, and definitely three things that can never be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And the truth is coming out. And this is what the age of Aquarius is all about. This is what the fifth dimension is all about. It's where you now have a mind of your own. People are starting to open their eyes, because you only open your eyes when you realize things have changed. Right? you realize things have changed. The world is awfully strange right now. And what you are seeing is the new prison they have for you. The new prison the inorganic ones have for you. And in this new prison, just like Orwell said, they want a boot stamping on your face forever. But the good news is that, shout out to Pumpkin Pie 71, Ralph. Thanks, Ralph. I love you. You are appreciated. The good news is that in the age of Aquarius, people are no longer choosing to drink the Kool-Aid. People are no longer willing to subject themselves to a life of slavery. People are starting to remind themselves that being free is their birthright. And we got to give thanks for that. The wonderful Turner, shout out to you, Ralph. First, out of respect, let me say thank you. If you're not leading people astray, what is the connection between melanin and the sun and the universe? That's a great question. Well, you've got to remind yourself that everyone needs the sun. And we're carbon-based beings. And the more light energy you absorb, the more connected you become. And that's why they wanted to block out the sun. And we need the sun because we're downloading light code information. So the more you are in the presence of the sun, you know, shout out to everyone who just goes out into nature every single day and you got a beach. You're so fortunate. You can just spin around in nature. You need the sun. And the sun recharges melanin, it recharges the carbon molecule. We're carbon-based beings. But that's a great question. Let me give a shout out to Oscar Theodorus. You are appreciated. Shout out to you. The wonderful Sonia Bear. Can you provide me hope in a discouraging world I have found myself in today? Your zombie video was hilarious. Oh, the zombies are coming your way, by the way. Sonia, watch out. Watch out. They're coming for you. They're going to get you. You better run. Right? Glad you enjoyed the zombie video. And I had to continue to rewatch it. Love what you said. And all of your jokes. Yeah. Well, you know, I just had to, you know, use it as a metaphor for the zombie apocalypse that's coming. Because already you're seeing it. You're seeing that things have changed a little bit. You know, things have changed a little bit. And we have to remind ourselves how to escape a zombie. Rule number one is to make sure you don't spend a lot of time around zombies because you'll get infected. Make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you protect your energy. And tell the zombie you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
This is my next little
Can you provide hope? Well, this is a song I produced, Deep Divers. And this is for you, Sonia. This is hope for you.
We got the moon,
Summer, let's go.
the sun, and the world. Not so anonymous, but the Galasket. We'll be back.